You should already know how to make the background shape for your bag buddy. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a top layer, and the example I'm going to use is going to be a name in continuous writing. So the background for this bag buddy will be a rectangle with rounded corners, and it's not going to be a full square, it's just going to be a rectangle, but I want it as big as I can possibly make it on the drawing space. The tool I want to use for this is the pen tool, and in your toolbar on the left it should be the pen tool. Click and hold and you can see there's a number of selections, and I want the top selection. If I click at the bottom, I've made a dot and it's like there's a rubber band connected to my pen. The name I'm going to make is Karyn, K-A-R-Y-N. You can see my rubber band moves every time I click, and the pink line is a guide that shows me when I'm absolutely vertical or lined up with something. So in this case I want to stay vertical, but I want to go up, and you can see it's here again, it's lined up at the top. I'm coming down for the top leg of my K, and then I want to stop about here and make an A. And I'm using the guides to help keep everything even. And the R, I'm going to do angles, but I will come back and refine that to make it curved. Make a leg. I'm making the Y. Coming down, go a little bit across for the N. Down for the N. Now it's not very even at the moment, but that's okay because I can edit it once I've joined up. Now I want to join this end to where I started from, and you can see it has anchor, and also there's a circle behind my cursor. So now I know I have one full shape. I want to put a shape inside the A, so I'm going to continue using the pen tool and just click and draw a triangle. And then inside the R, I'm going to use an ellipse. So I go back to the rectangle tool, click and hold, choose the ellipse tool and put the ellipse in there, because I want to turn this ellipse into a love heart, which I've also demonstrated to you previously. But very quickly, to change the ellipse into a love heart, I make sure I go to the direct selection tool, click on an anchor point. I'm going to start at the bottom of the heart, and here it's going to convert the anchor point to a corner, and you can see that's the bottom of my love heart. Select the top anchor point, convert to a corner, and select the anchor point again, and then pull it down, and you can see I have a love heart there. If you want to move the love heart, go to the selection tool, move it around, and you've got that in place. My next job I want to do is make this more curved instead of angular. Select direct selection tool, select an anchor point and change it to smooth. I'm going to do the same for the other anchor points. Smooth, smooth, and smooth. And I can move those anchor points around if I want to. I'm also going to adjust some of my other anchor points. So with my K, I'm not happy with this angle here. Click on this anchor point and just bring it down so it's even all across the bottom. This anchor point, I want to move out here a little bit further. This anchor point, I want to make sure it's straight across and maybe up a little bit higher. This anchor point, I want a bit more of an angle. This anchor point, I want to move over here a little bit. and that one there, and then this one over here a little bit, and then this one down like that. I want to add an anchor point in here. To do that, pen tool, click and hold, choose add anchor point tool. I'm going to add it here, go to my direct selection tool, then I'm going to click on that point and then pull that down like that. So now my Y is a little better. And then this one I'm going to move in a bit closer. That one up a little bit higher. This one up a little bit higher. And I'm just going to try and make it even across the top. That's looking pretty good. This N I'm going to make a little bit taller on this side. And this one I'm just going to pull out like that. Just remember, if you want to work with an anchor point, you've got to click on it, select it first. That looks a little bit more interesting. Don't forget at the end to File, Save As. And this one we're going to save as bag 2 because it's our top layer. Save. Yes. Okay. So you've already got Open Recent bag 1, which is your background layer. And now you should have bag 2, which has your background outside shape as well as your laser cut shape. And I've brought it in from the edge just because it makes it a little easier for accuracy for you when you're hand cutting this shape if it's not a perfect match to your name.